the subjects of spotting it, how to spot a target, how to spot an interesting case, the uses, and a little bit about the competition rules for the video submission in conferences, especially like the AIOS. Let us see everyday things and ask ourselves why. Why? Because every day we run around from clinic to clinic, chamber to chamber, looking at patients. But do we really document those interesting cases? Every day is a new day and a new finding comes to us. Here is the role of documentation, copying it, noting it down, and taking a little bit of extra time and photographing, maybe keeping a note. Someday that documentation will take you to a different level, will give you an inner satisfaction in the near future, and this whole session will tell you why you need to document. The first thing is, why should you or I or anybody sitting there document? The first we were all talking about is the medical legal aspects. Why medical legal aspects? I remember of a situation a colleague of mine had discussed about, was a patient with a bad corneal ulcer had presented to him, and at that time, because he was interested into documenting cases, he had documented the serial progression of the corneal ulcer. In spite of treatment, medications and all follow-up, the patient lost the eye and went into court explaining that the doctor had ruined his eyes. Now, as he had those serial photographs documented, it was really not required. It was a routine case of a very bad ulcer. Because of the step-by-step documentation that he had kept in his own archiving, he was saved from a difficult situation. Those simple documentation really helped him, save him out. And if you are an academic person, of course, I don't need to share this presentation. You would be yourself interested in documenting. And the third aspect is, you see a once-in-a-lifetime case, somebody presenting a case like this, cryptophthalmos. You say, I have seen it. But if you have a documentation in your bag, in your pocket, or in your laptop, you can proudly say, yes, I have it with me. So that's the confidence that you can have in yourself. This is inner confidence that will grow. So make it a routine reflex. Document your cases. That's what I want to share with you all. Now, okay, you have documented, you are into a reflex of documenting all your cases. Now, what do you do with it? The role of presentation like this, anywhere in your small conferences, in your IMA meetings, you can do presentations. And second option is very interesting, is clinical or patient awareness program. I can tell you a story of a person in a very remote place called near Jharsuguda at the junction in Jharkhand, a remote place. And he used to document, he used to make patient awareness videos of how to clean your eyes, how to give post-operative medications. And remember, he became, and he used to give a CD of the procedure of how to keep a post-operative hygiene of the eyes. Now, he used to give that CD as a complimentary gesture to all post-operative patients. And over time, he told me that his reputation increased to such an extent that a dog patient who was to come to visit him would ask for that CD. So he became famous for his CD of patient awareness, and that is how his practice started to grow up. So that is also an important aspect. And just, my friends, try to upload one of your videos in the YouTube. One of the co-speakers had uploaded his video, and he made friends. People look into videos on the YouTube, and I think he has made more than 100 friends from different parts of the world by just uploading a video, who are like-minded people, will find you, search you, give you queries, and ask you for help. So that gives you an inner satisfaction, and that these are small roles of using your documentation. The next question is, I want to document, but how do I prepare myself? It's a simple philosophy of what it's known as FISH philosophy: find, innovate, sacrifice, and hire people. find an opportunity. It may be a once in a lifetime case that is reported to you. You won't see it again in your life. So take time. Do not say that there are 10 patients waiting at the back and I need to finish those patients. Keep a priority of documenting that. Sacrifice your time. This is a VIP patient in terms of your documentation need. That will that documentation may put you in a different platform in respect to the others who are sitting behind the other side. And hire high-end people. What I mean hire high-end people is, if required, even if you don't have the finances to have a very good setup, for that interesting surgery that you are planning or interesting case that you are planning, hire. It's not going to cost you much, maybe the profit that you would have made from a single case. Use it and hire a person with top-notch knowledge about the technical aspects, even if you're not aware. Now, what are the strategies about film production? We'll go into a little bit about the video making aspects. There are 4 parts: development, pre-production, production, and promotion. Now, development is the idea, the thought processes. It can be a once-in-a-lifetime case. That's not development, rather. It's an opportunity that knocks at your door once in your lifetime. So, if you have an innovative idea, just assimilate, think over it, have a notebook, in your pocket, jot down important points, so that that idea, you can nurture it as you go on. As you grow, maybe that point or subject, maybe 5 years back you had thought of it, but keep a note of it as you go on developing it. Now, the pre-production, my next speakers would be telling about the quality of the recording, how the photographs should be taken, the video formats, and all those things, technical aspects will be discussed later. And once you have assimilated all the data, you need to produce it. Production is a time-consuming affair where you sit down with the professional guys. If it is required, take help of your colleagues. Anybody would be there who loves documentation, would be more than willing to help others if he or she shows interest. And promotion, well, we cannot directly promote our videos. There are ways, if you want, like I said, as in YouTube or in patient awareness programs. And another way of promotion is sending those videos to competitions all over the world. Video making is like nurturing a baby from nascent stage to as the baby grows and becomes an adult and mature subject. So you have made a video, you think it's quite good, and you need to market yourself, you need to produce it, you need to promote it. Now, the promotion aspect, because we are in a scientific community, you need to send it to different conferences. Now, how do you write abstract? It can be structured abstract that you like, as you write in all video making programs, like all papers, material, method, result, conclusion, or it can be a non-structured method in a sequence or in a 2 or 3 paragraphs. Basically, the main aim is it has to be complete, concise, clear, and cohesive. That's the thing. The author, the person who is going to read your abstract, should love to go and see your video as soon as he sees the abstract, reads the abstract. General rules, you have to go through the formats, the duration, those are there, and the different aspects. As I would like to end, there's one word that, there's a Chinese proverb that I hear, I forget. In place of I write you hear, you forget, you see, you remember, you do, you understand.